Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is in Eudora. It's a little town in Arkansas and southeastern Arkansas near the Mississippi River. And this property used to have over here. Let's look over here. There's a foundation right here. I mean, there used to be a house on this property. If I move out of the way, um, the house used to be in here. So there used to be a house. I'm sure the utilities are still there. I mean, you probably got to do something to turn them back on, hook them back up. But the main stubs to them are probably still there, like hooking into sewer and power line, water line. You probably just got to trim them off and clip your new ones in there. And guess what? You don't have to ask anybody. Like I try to, maybe it's just me, but I'm asking. So what building permits do I need? What do I have to do if I want to build a house here? If I want to put a mobile home here? If I want to do this and I want to do that? And they said no permits, no, just come on down, build what you want. They want you. They want to have you here. This area has lost half their population the last 20 years or so. It used to have, turn of the century, there's a ton of people. There's more population back then. But they've lost population because it's a farming town, and the farming has got, technology came in and it's replaced a lot of farmers with modern machinery and electronics, right? So I don't need as many farmers, as many people to work the farms and to work everything. And so these people have been looking for jobs elsewhere, and they've been moving away. And these places have been getting really, really cheap. So we'll take a look at this. You get a property that used to have a house on it. I'm selling the thing for $699. Um, so $699, you can buy your own piece of property that has utilities. It's a lot cheaper than setting up utilities anywhere else I know, and you can just do it without permits. Please go ask and research and everything. Don't just take my word for it. But from the asking and researching I've done, you don't need any permits. $699. What I'm asking here's the APN number with the Chillicothe County, Arkansas people. It's like 1/8 of an acre. We got some different pictures. These are all street view pictures. I've never been to this property. I mean, you go there, it might look totally different. These might be old pictures, so just word of caution, This isn't, you're not buying the Taj Mahal. Here's Mississippi River just over there. Walmart's just up the road a little bit. There's a couple different diagrams, maps, and lot lines, and all kinds of things. So here's some lot lines in a different software. So this is the maps on RealVacantLand.com. If you go to the link down below, it'll take you back to RealVacantLand.com. My little website's got hundreds of different properties across the country. And this one on there in Chillicothe County is the one it'll focus in on. And if you look, it almost looks like there's a house there, but if you zoom in, it's just a foundation. It's a foundation for a house. Used to be a house. There used to be one. There isn't one anymore. We've got street view, so we can just drop a little Google guy in there and take a look at it. That looks like that used to be a serious tree. It knocked up their fence. I bet you that was a beauty. But now it's just firewood. So across the street, we've got one of these, I think it's a maple, and driveway. And yeah, a foundation. I mean, you could just match a foundation, build a house the size of that foundation. I don't know if it's square and flat and everything. This looks like it was the front entry porch. You could like step, take 3 steps and then build it at that level. So if you built at that level, I mean, maybe put it on blocks or pylons or something, go for it. Or just have a porch out there. Maybe this is the walkway. Maybe you could have a door here and walk in. You got to go look at it and see what you can do. But you get the land, you get the foundation, you get the utilities, you get this beautiful tree with no trespassing sign on it, which I would get rid of. And get this street, North Cherry Street. We could take a little drive down the street. You could do the same by going to the website, playing with Street View. It says there's a fire hydrant here at the corner. Here's a sewer, there's sewer line running through the street. So there's a manhole cover. These people have trash cans, so I guess there's trash service in the area. Doesn't look like they take care of their lawn too absolutely well. Got some home security signs, but they don't have like bars on the windows, It's not that bad of an area. Neighbors have cars. Cars aren't rusted out, falling apart, and sitting on blocks. Across the street, looks like their vegetation's overgrown. That looks like that could be an abandoned house there too. It's just what happens when there's massive population declines in an area. I used to buy houses in Detroit 2008, and everyone said you're crazy, no one's going to go there. I mean, those things multiplied over time. They came bouncing back around. I think this is the same kind of thing. These areas, they're not Detroit, but they got a heck of a lot better weather, and the prices are a heck of a lot cheaper. And it's a mixture of homes and mobile homes, and I bet you got internet connections. You could do all kinds of jobs from here. You don't have to go to an office anymore. So you could take one of these cheap properties, build what you want, have fun with it, just go for it. You could live there yourself, you could rent it out. Okay, so I gotta put some disclaimers in there just because that's who I am. First, there's a buy it now button on here. You could click that and go fill out your information and buy the property. The main disclaimer on this one, well, property taxes are like $24 a year. I don't know if that counts as a disclaimer. But the main disclaimer is that it may take like up to 2 months to actually process the paperwork on this. I'm usually a lot faster at doing the paperwork on these and getting a deed into your name real quick. But let's the way I'm getting this property, I can't do it that fast. So it'll take a little bit of time, and if something goes wrong, and I'll refund your money and point out other properties and stuff that maybe you could use it on. Or but don't start building, don't start using the property until you got the deed. So that's the main disclaimer on this one. Or a lot of the properties, they say, okay, as soon as you pay, go move in. I don't have it that clean on this one yet. So here's a medical clinic in the area. Here's a gas station, post office, high school, Walmart. Oh, there's a city park over there too. I was looking at that on another map. So if we zoom out a little bit, I always like to see the parks. So there's a park over here, and let's see if we can take a look at the park from the street view. So here's a street view next to the park. Okay, so here's a city park. City park's got some ponds. I wonder if there's any fish in those ponds. It also looks like it's got the cell phone tower, radio tower thing going on. It's just a flat area. We're right down by the Mississippi River. It's just flat all over the place. Flat, old Mississippi River kinds of lands. I say flat, and then there's a little bit of a hill. But okay, so there is your property. That's $699 for a property with utilities and a foundation, and you go build a house on it. I mean, you could park a mobile home on there. I think you can park an RV on there. Like, the regulations are basically non-existent. Please do your own due diligence on that, just in case. But my understanding is you can just go for it on these properties and have fun with it. $699 piece of land. Where else do you get that? Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith. I'll bring you some more videos about other properties like this. If you hit subscribe, I'll keep serving them up. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.